Okay, so this video doesn't need, I hope you also can hear me. I don't have my mic. I have my AirPods. Hold on, let me go get it. Where am I going? The struggle. So, I recorded this video that I posted, doesn't need an intro. I recorded it last week and I was so set on posting it because I just want to share my story and, start from the beginning and everything. But then, you get inside your head and anxiety kicks in. And I'm like, why am I even sharing this? And why are you taking so long to explain? Almost 30 minutes that I'm talking. I could have just summed it up in like 2 seconds, but I don't know. And now the anxiety has kicked in. I don't want to post it. It's literally sitting in CapCut, done, ready to go. And I don't know. I'm sitting on it. I should have posted it this morning. It is now 2 o'clock, 2:10 in the afternoon. And my anxiety about it. And I've had anxiety about posting this for like the past 4 days. Why? I don't know. And I know that because my channel is so new and I think this is like my 8th, 7th video, I understand it's not going to get likes and views and, subscribers and all that. But again, it's for me to document. And I keep telling myself it's for me. If other people want to watch my journey, great. But I want to look back and I'm still having that issue, separating and not separating, but getting over that fact when my anxiety has kicked in. So I'm just gonna post it. I'm gonna post it, close my eyes, and just, yes, here we go.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and I'm the creator of Indecisive Generator, where right now I make push pins and magnets set in resin that have positive affirmations on them and also have some little swear words in them. And as I'm making this business, it is still new. I realized I want to create things that make my inner child happy. So right now it is the resin things, and I'm working on other crafting things. So it's gonna evolve as anyways. So for this video, I thought I would do why I started this business. Because if you don't know, I am a massage therapist and a cosmetologist, and I do own another business. I'm here at work right now, and I'm in between clients. Hold on, I just had a whole nother conversation in my head just now. Does anybody else do this? Like, as you're talking, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do that, and then another conversation will start. I do this a lot, and my boyfriend will just stand there and stare at me and be like, you done talking to yourself yet? Maybe. So yeah. I'm sorry. This is how I am. So why I started this business. I love being a massage therapist, and I do cupping, fire cupping, and I also do waxing, which is very strange for a massage therapist, but I love waxing as well. I am back in school full time. I started spring 2022 was my first semester back full time. I just jumped right into it. Originally, I was only going to do like 1 or 2 classes just to, get used to it, because I haven't been in school since 2008, 9? I think that's when I graduated from college the first time around. I just aged myself. For some reason, I just jumped in. So my first semester, spring 2022, where are we? We're in 24. Spring 2023, 12 credits, full time. 3 online, 1 in person. So that like shook up this business, because obviously I need to physically be here to work on clients. And I've been pretty much full time since then, while having my full time job and I have 2 kids and a boyfriend. I work out 6 times a week. So doing all of that then I was like, hey, let's, because I don't have enough going on, let's add another business to this. But the reason why I started this business is the current goal, I guess. So long-term and short-term goal. So my long-term goal, I will be in school for another 6 years. Yes, 6 more years. The end goal is to become an acupuncturist. Hopefully a doctor in acupuncture, so that acupuncture school alone, the doctor route will be about 4 years. That's full-time. And that's as long as I don't fail any classes. So in order for me to get into acupuncture school, I need college credits. So me being a licensed cosmetologist, I did go to a community college here in Oahu. I live on Oahu. Those are not college credit. They're not transferable. They are a trade. So when I first went to college, you tell an 18-year-old, oh, you don't need to do all these classes. And for me, I also had to be full-time because I was under my mom's medical still. My counselor was like, oh, you just need to do these classes and to be licensed in the state of Hawaii. I don't know what it's like in other states, so I'm so sorry. We need 1,800 hours from the school. You don't need any college credits, right? So 18-year-old, I'm like, yeah, okay, so let's do the minimum work. As long as I full-time and I get my 1,800 hours, I can apply for my license, pass, I'm good, I can start working. So that's what I did. And no regrets of what I did. So I went to cosmetology. I also went to aesthetics, which you don't have to because cosmetology does already cover aesthetics, but I wanted a deeper understanding of the skin and to be able to play with certain machines that we don't really get to play with as cosmetologists because that focus more on hair. And then I went to massage school. And so that has provided for myself and my family for all these years. And I love what I do here. I'm very grateful that I found what I love very early in life, and I was able to grow professionally and personally, and all the things. But fast forward to where I am now, I want more. I do. I want, and there's something, I don't know if you guys understand, but when there's something inside of you that's like, there's something else I want to do, and I don't know what it was, and I somehow came across acupuncture, and I was like, maybe. So I looked into it, and then when I talked to the president or the principal of the school, he was telling me that at the time when I was inquiring about it, this was like 2018, he was saying that, I might botch this, so I'm so sorry if I get this wrong, the board of acupuncture, they're looking to restructure the curriculum, and so they're making all these different changes, and he personally doesn't know what they are yet, and he won't know until they release it, and who knows when they're going to release it. And so in my head, I was like, I don't want to go to school and start doing all these classes to get credits and then come to find out they're wrong. So I gave up on that idea as quickly as it came, and just continue to find different alternatives. Fast forward a little, pandemic came, and I couldn't work because we are non-essential workers, and so I had to find something during the pandemic because I was bored. So I found 2 things. I did Dolores Cannon past life regression hypnotherapy, and then the other thing I learned was ear seeds. So ear seeds are like these tiny little pellets that adhere to your ear because your ear has corresponding points on them that correspond to your body, just like foot reflexology in hand and face. And you put these little tiny pellets on your ear with an adhesive backing, like a little tiny band-aid, but it's super small. And depending on what we are addressing, we'll obviously address those issues. So like headaches, nausea, physical pain within the body, all those kinds of things. And I loved it. I was like, this is amazing. And I worked on it and I got good results with it. And I still get good results, not only myself, but with my clients. But there was still something in me that wanted more. And so something told me puncture again. And my friend also, just like, just go look. So I did. And I noticed on the school that I was looking at, they did change their curriculum a little bit. So one is a master's program you can go to, and one is a doctor program. So in order to get to the doctor program, you need to have a bachelor's degree in health science. And in the master's program, you just need 60 college credits. And they don't care what college degree you have. You just want to know that you have it so that they know that you can endure the acupuncture program. And so I looked into it. I called them to verify that, I understand you don't need a specific degree for the master's program. They said yes. And while you're in the master's program, you can talk to them and be like, I also want to do the doctor program. And so they will slowly transfer you into the doctor program. So that's why it's 4 years. Otherwise, it's only like 2 years for the 3 years, whatever. Route I'm taking obviously is longer, because when I looked into what bachelor's I could get in health science, honestly, nothing excited me. And I don't want to spend money and waste time learning something that I'm just not passionate about. Like September, October is when I started doing research and whatnot. And once I got all the information, I was like, okay, so that's when I started looking up classes and where I wanted to go. And, of course, I would prefer to do online since I have this business already. And I looked into it. And I told myself, okay, we haven't been in school, like actual school, since 2009. November, I was registered full-time for the coming spring 2023. Full-time. Math, no, I lied. English, 2 art classes that I needed, and a entrepreneur class. And it just has been full-time since then. And so now we are at one point in my goal for a program, and it's interface design. So web building, digital media, graphic design. And I love that. And I didn't realize how much I liked it, because I was talking to my best friend about doing this. She's like, you hated this stuff in high school. I was like, yes, I did. But I don't know, something else. Things change as we get older and we realize. So I realized I love building websites. I built a website for this business, for 2 of my friends, their businesses. I own a nonprofit as well. So I built the website for that. And I was like, I want a better understanding. I love learning, especially when it's something I'm passionate about. I love it. So I want a better understanding. And let's be real, building websites is going to be something we all business owners need, or not even having a business. Just it's never going to go away. Because if you don't know how to do it, it's really confusing. Like, it's taking me a minute to figure out Shopify. Because I've built businesses on Wix, and that's super easy. And I built Squarespace. That was fairly easy. But Shopify took me a minute to understand how it was. And I got it. But anyways, so I start that program this semester. August 26th is when the school year starts for us. And it is from here for the next 2 years, it's online. I chose that route for obvious reasons. But the problem is I don't know if I have to be, they have asynchronistic and synchronistic classes. So there are times where it's like, hey, just watch this video, do the activity, turn in your homework. And there are going to be other times where like, no, you have to physically be online in the live classroom setting with everybody else. So when that happens, obviously I can't work. I've already had clients tell me, just put your AirPods in, put the computer, turn off the camera, and just keep working on us. They're like, we'll figure it out together. We can all go to school together. Maybe we'll learn something as we're lying down getting a massage. That's how my clients are. They're amazing. They're very supportive, and I love it. And then I talked to somebody else who finished acupuncture program that I want to go to, and she told me, if you are not able to work, that is best because of the course load. Just like becoming a regular Western medicine doctor and becoming a nurse and doing, all these medical things, they tell you the same thing. Try not to work if that's possible because of the course load. And that just isn't possible for me. But that's not who I am. And there's no way my clients would ever let me stop working. I think they would come and hunt me down. And I can't. And so I'll say, okay, we need to find another income, right? And then, so as I was talking, because I talked to this person my first semester back in school, so spring 2023, a lot of things was happening during that semester. And so I was doing my English papers after papers after papers, right? And the English teacher was amazing. I loved him. He was great. But still, a lot of papers. And not going from haven't done a paper in years to now I'm doing like paper every single week. And that's just not how my brain operates. I'm sitting down on a computer for hours. Just, again, it's not how if you haven't noticed, I fidget a lot. And I'm sure if you've seen all my other videos, I move a lot, and that's just how I am. So having to sit still for hours on end just doesn't work for me. And I would start working on my other art projects for technically both classes, but really the one that was in person. And it calmed me down. It's a different kind of thinking. I don't know how to explain it. If you're a crafter, you're an artist, you understand where I'm coming from. During that semester, that's what I needed. And I'm like, I can craft things that will help. One, I can craft while I'm doing my program that I'm going to start at the end of the month. And two, during acupuncture school. And if I start getting my things together now, I can build, and I have X amount of years to build it until I hit the acupuncture point. And hopefully by then it is a good, solid business. And I have a good momentum going. You know what I mean? And then by the time I start acupuncture school, I understand what direction I want my business to go, and the creative outlet I want, and all the things. And so this is where I am at now. I understand that was like a year ago, but it's taken me that time, because there was a lot of self-doubt happening. Like, is it even going to be a thing? Can I do this? And then with school, distractions and all that. So this past semester, I really kind of buckled down with this business, started, and it took me a long time I figured out I wanted to shrink plastic originally. Like the concept of me putting positive affirmations on a thing, and making a magnet or push pin has always been a thought in my head for years, and I've never understood why. Now I get it. But originally I wanted to do it on shrink plastic, and I did all the things. I created everything, and I was like, yes, this is great. And I made a whole bunch of things, and I got, I was somewhat decent. Was not happy with. There's no way I could have sold those things. That I know for sure. But it takes time and practice, and trying to figure all that out. And then when my friends and I broke down how much I would have to sell something, it would have been $13 because of the price of the shrink plastic sheets. The paper used to be this big. So what is that? Like 1, 2, 3, just a little over 3 inches. And when you shrink them down, this is the size they are. So this is about just under 2 inches. This paper, I can't remember which paper it was. It was just giving me problems and whatnot. So I wasn't happy. Where is the mirror? Camera. wasn't happy. And then sometimes using the toaster oven, the times was different. And then I realized burnt in a sense. Like, if you can see, you know, the crispiness, the crispy colors. So I have all of these that I already made, and I'm just like, now what do I do with it? And so I had to take a pause and really think about it. And for some reason, resin, never played with resin, never did anything with it before. I was like, okay, let's try. So I started doing research and whatnot, and that's, you know, it's evolved. So it's taken me, I'm sure those who do any kind of crafting or creating things, and what, you know how long it takes to, you know, test run, the amount of time, energy, money, and all that. And so I am where I am right now, and I have to figure out what I want to do with them. The regular photo paper, I wonder if I should just spray these and okay, focus. See, this is shrink plastic. Friends suggested, like, I don't know, because there's nothing wrong with these. There's just, people order stuff, be like, here's a freebie, like, you know, just a little reminder. That is why I started this business, to help me when I'm in acupuncture school. And also I realized this is a creative outlet for me. But again, because of acupuncture school, I won't be able to do this. Probably 2 times a week, maybe 3, depending. And so I'm like, okay, we need to figure something out. So that's where I did this. So the name Indecisive Generator, I'm all over the place. That's where the name Indecisive Generator comes from. Originally, I wanted Indecisive Creator or something like that, but that name was already taken. And if you've been here listening to this entire video of me talking about my reason, my why, thank you. I appreciate this. So I said it in my first video, and I think I've said it in other videos. I'm just documenting everything, because there's a part of me that kind of wishes that I did that for this business, because I get a lot of people asking me or telling me, they're like, you know, I want to give up on my massage business and everything. You just have to put in the work. There's no way around it. I have owned this business for 7 years. I made 7 years this past April. I really work on my Indecisive Generator business, work on YouTube, figure that out, because that's a whole nother thing. And then social media. And, you know, just like I said, document, because I really do wish I did that for my other business. Like I said, I've been saying, and I've said it again, and you're probably sick of me saying it, and just record everything. I started with no subscriber. I think right now, even with my 7th or 8th video, I think I only have 1 subscriber. So if you are that, thank you so much. Like, I feel like I want to cry right now, which is ridiculous. And then I try not to look at the analytics, because it gets to your head. Like, we're all humans, right? But you guys have seen, I've started with nothing. If you looked at my Instagram, I think I had 100 something. That was because I took that Instagram, and from when I was learning calligraphy, to be held accountable to do the activities that we were doing, from happily ever crafter. I think that's what I did. So I just took that Instagram because I didn't need it anymore, and so that's why I had that many. Otherwise, it would probably be like just my friends. Where is it? Be you, do you for you, right? Resilient. And so I want to grow, and I want to show you guys as I grow, and try to be as authentic as I can and document. And, you know, I've missed 2 weeks, not in a row, but, you know, so that's why this past one is a double video, and then this one will go up. So yes, you stayed with me this long for me to just talk your ear off. I appreciate you. So let's go for this journey together, and we're gonna see where this takes us. And you guys can all watch me go crazy, and, you know, organized chaos is my life. And yes, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I think I've only said this in one other video, but please like and subscribe. that actually does help. Thank you.